Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial by possibly the worst teacher of all time. I think he said probably, I can't remember. That's not going to die. I'm going to use that for a while now. So what we're talking about today is I'm going to move my keyboard out of the way here just to make it easier for me. We're going to talk about what I want to do is I'm going to do it's just some simple copy and paste. We're going to talk about copy and insert. There is a difference, and you know it's the same as move and paste. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a section of my song and I just want to literally shift it slightly up on the Richter scale, just to kind of do like an effect. So first things first, let's go to the screen here. Now there are two different ways to do this. It's a little glary today. Let's see if I can get that down a bit. That's what happens when you have a bright sun. It's a little bit better. Okay, one sec. Okay, that's better. I'm a little darker, that's fine. So first things first, what you want to do. So I want to take track one. I got it in timeline here so I can look at it better. So what I want to do is I want to take verse 2 here. I'm going to shift it slightly. Keep this version, shift it slightly so that it has an interesting reverb. Now, one thing I recommend doing before you do any of this is to either export the tracks you're going to be working on, or do what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to clone track 1, put it on track 3, and then I'm going to use track 4 because they're both empty, as you can see on here. I'm going to use track 4 as my what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, as my sandbox. What's called my sandbox. It's an old term that we used in development. It means it just, you know, somewhere to play around with that. You don't have to worry about breaking production. So, all right. So first things first, let's clone the track. So we're going to use the track edit information. So click track edit. Using the cursor keys, I'm going down to clone track, and then I'm going to say yes. So play, reverse. So go back one, go forward. So I'm going forward. Track 1. And then the target track, we're switching to track 3. So I did that by just clicking the select button for track 3. So I just hit select 3, and then that switches to target. So now I'm going to say yes. Now there's two ways of doing this. I'm using copy. I'm going to use copy and paste because I want to show you how to do a copy and paste. The easiest way to do this really would be to simply go and select the outside part. So take track 1. So I go from the start of track 1 to the end of it on track, like I'll do this on track 3. I mean, don't do it on track 1. So on track 3, I would go and I would have my start here. So my in is here, my out is in the space there, and then I'd go to track edit and I'd use the silence thing, which would clear out that part of the track, which works. It does work. You can do it. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying you could do that, and then do a simple, just do a simple copy, insert, and then find an empty spot and put that in there. That's one way. Or use the open here. I've never used open. I should look at that one too. So what we're gonna do? Let's go back here. So now I've got my thing set up where I want it. So I got track 3 there. Let's go to where I want to go. So I'm using the jog button. I'm gonna pull out a bit just so you can see a little bit more here. Okay, I wish I could get a wireless one of these Hue mics, Hue cameras, be easier. So I want to put them in between the line. I want to put the Q in between there. Then we're going to hit jog play. So we're now in the actual waveform thing. So I switched to track 3. Go along, and there's the song. Okay, I'm going to switch this so I can hear. All right, can't hear because I don't have it up. So I'm going to turn the volume up. Track 3. You and Jake can... Now, if I wanted to get, let's say I wanted to get like fancy, and I wanted just a word in there. So, okay, let's say I wanted. Let's have some fun. We're just gonna do Jake. We're gonna go because it's you and Jake. So, let's see if I'm in the right spot. So, how to tell if you're in the right spot? Let's use the preview buttons. So, what are the preview buttons? So, you have these buttons here. Oh, can't see it on the screen. Down here on your locate, you have jump back, preview. So I want to preview. I want to preview. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see. So from preview from the in. Running the media. So that's what you and. Yeah, so see, I got a little confused there, sorry. So it plays, it starts back and it comes in and it tells you exactly where you end up. So as you can see, I got running the media. That's using the in. So it's previewing from the point that you're sitting. So the point that your locator is on, which is that line. It's taking, I think it's like 3 seconds, and it's going, it's 3 seconds, maybe more. I think you can set it. So there is somewhere you can set it and say, make it longer. Yeah, you can. I think I've shown that before. So, yeah, so you can, so it'll take from there and it'll play it. And then, so you can see where it's up. So it says you and then that's exactly where I want it. So I'm going to put that as my in for now. And then you can check it. You can do it the opposite way. So if I go preview out, it'll go. Jake can lead a song. So, je suis un adult. I gotta see what I have that set at. Easiest way to find that out: menu, menu, preferences. And if you go, see you have the jump back here, which is 0 seconds or 6 seconds. Preview time is 10 seconds. So I have it set for 10 seconds for previewing. So it'll give me a preview of 10 seconds before, 10 seconds after. That's how that works. So now I've answered that question. Sorry that I was not on track with that. So let's go back to jog play for a second. So we have our in, which is right there. So I want Jake. So I will go to about there. So let's see. So let's do the preview in again. Running the media. Let's see where it stops. You and Jake. That works. Now, if that's not close enough for you, so I'm gonna put this as my out anyways. Just so I don't lose it. So if that's not close enough for you, you can go in the jog play using your cursor buttons left and right. You can widen it out. So this will give you this will give you a wider perspective of the song. So you can fine tune it more in this case. So I go all the way out, then song. So as you can see, the waveform has gotten smaller. So now if I go back the other way, so that's about where I was. Yeah, all one on E. Now let's have some fun with this. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put. So let's do. Yeah, I think I want to go about there. So let's go preview in. Running the media. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Jake. We're going to keep Jake there. Yeah, and then I'm going to put, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the word Jake, and I'm going to put it forward so that it's on top of you. So it's on top of and. So if I do jump or preview out.
When Jake can lead a song.
Kind of blends in you and I can't really.
Je suis un adult.
I don't have a split there. So what I will do now is, so that's at the beginning there. Now what we do is, because I want to copy that and I want to move Jake over so it's just before. And then what we're going to do afterwards, I'm going to go on track 5. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to do it after. So it's going to be like you, Jake, Jake, Jake. It's going to be weird. So, all right. So let's go and go into track edit. So the way copy and paste, the way copy, paste, copy, insert, move, paste, move, insert, the way that these 4 here work is you have your in and your out to say, this is the beginning of what I want. This is the end of what I want. And then you have your pointer. I think that's what they call it. Let me just take a quick look. I want to make sure. Yeah. Your 2 point, which is your pointer, your line, locator, whatever you want to call it. That's where you want to put it. So these 3 factors together. So that was why I took it and I moved the pointer, the locator closer so that it'll paste it there. And now we'll show you how we'll do it. So now if you do a paste, it even shows you on the image. You do a paste, whatever was there, it just kind of wipes it out, but it doesn't add it to the song. It just kind of, puts it there. So if you do a copy and paste, you're more or less putting it there. If you do a copy and insert, and you can see this on the screen here, so as you can see, here's copy and paste, copy and insert, you can see it's actually dragged it over past the line, because what you're doing is you're inserting it, you're moving everything that's there over to fit this thing in it. And it's the same with move, and the same with now the move and paste, it doesn't look right to me, because I can understand a copy and paste, because with a copy and paste you copy it and you paste it, but a move, wouldn't that shrink? Shouldn't that then, oh, I see, it shows it here. So yeah, takes it out and then moves it over there. So we're not doing that. We want to do a copy and paste. In this case, I could do a copy and insert because there's nothing afterwards, but just to be safe, I'm doing a copy and paste. So copy paste. So if I hit play, you'll see the end is 27.8, 27.2. From what I remember, the smallest you can do in an in and out is 0.15. I think that's the smallest unit you can do. So you can do like 0.15 seconds. So yeah, I remember I did that before, and as you can see, the 2 has moved over to 26.29, 0.295. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to say yes, let's do this. The in out is too short. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh yeah, it is, because 0.8. Okay, so let's see. I'll go back. So can't do it. Let's go back. I'm going to have to take a little bit on to do this. So let's go back to jog play. Let's go to my out. Okay, I'm gonna grab extra here. So there. And then I'm gonna show you how to fix the problem afterwards. So let's go back to track. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. I don't know where I am. Let's just.
When Jake can lead a song.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Je suis un adult.
Okay, so we're gonna put it there. So let's do track edit. So as I said, see, minimum, you have a minimum. So let's go to copy paste. Okay, so now it's almost a full second. Still under a second, but yeah, still it's close. And then I'm gonna say yes. So I want to make sure. Yeah, see, this is now, it's slightly closer. So we'll say yes. And so now, if I go on track 4, I can show you jog play. And where is it now? Oh, shoot, where did I put it? See, there's... Did I cut something that I shouldn't have? All right, let's do an undo. Where's undo? Okay, so whatever I did, I put it back. So let's go back to track 3. Yeah, see, I messed that up. So let's see. So undo history. Yes, I want to get rid of the copy and paste. Okay, so now we're back to that. So yeah, I messed that up. See, that's why I say, make sure you okay, so undo light is on now because I made a mistake. So now it should be fine. Let's see.
Can lead us on.
Let's go back and
You and Jay can.
yeah. See, so I moved. I did it wrong. So let's do it again. This is part of the fun. So let's go back to in. So I think that's where I want it.
When Jay can lead a song.
Yep.
Je suis un adult.
Okay. So let's do it again. This time let's watch what we're doing. So track copy paste. So I don't want to go on track 3, I want to go on track 4. So I say yes. All right. So now let's go back to track edit. No, let's go back. So now if I look at track 4 and jog play, I should see, yep. So
When Jay can lead us.
okay, so what I want to do now, I want to get rid of the extra. So I want to go in here and then out. Now this is not going to work because it's not big enough again. So I do the out from here. Now we go track edit, and I'm going to silence that. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm doing this haphazardly. I do suggest that you be careful when you do this. So let's go look at dog play again. Let's go look at track 3 for a second. So
You and Jay can.
so now if I put both up, go back.
You and Jay can lead a song.
So there we go. Now what I want to do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's just listen to this again. So let's see. I think that'll be fine where it is. Let's see. Okay, I got a mark 1 in there too. So let's clean some of this out because I got a mark 1 in there, just confusing me. Oops. Let's find all my marks here. There we go. Mark 2, mark 3. All right, we're clear out of marks. Great. I think we're clear out of marks. All right. So now, truthfully, it's a good idea if you're going to do this a lot to leave the mark there, just so you know where you are. So
Jay can lead a song.
okay.
Je suis un adult.
Okay. So there's my in. And then that's going to be my end. So out. And this time I want to come after Jake. Oh yeah, I got to do my end longer, don't I? Yes, because otherwise it's not long enough. So there we go. And I want it to come in about here. So right after it says Jake. So right there. So once again, track edit. Go back to copy and paste. And now we go, yes, make sure we're on track 4 again, because I want to put this on track 4. Why is it not going? Well, track 3 to track 4. And then up. And then say yes. So now I've got Jake. Now it's going to go Jake. So if I play this from here, you can just hear it.
You and Jake can lead a song.
Now I saw the can because I have to clean that up. So go back to track 4, jog play. Okay, so there's Jake, there's my junk, and there's the junk I don't want. So in, out, track edit, silence. Yes. So now, do it again.
You and Jake can lead a song.
No. Did it say can twice? Hold on. Let's hear what's on that one.
Jake.
Nope. That's right. That's what I wanted. So now you got.
You and Jake can lead a song.
And there you go. That's how you do it. So now we go to jog play, track 3. Yes. So now I can put up track 1, which is my good track. Not my messed up track. Whoop. Okay, so go back to here. So now play it on track 1.
You and Jake can lead a song. Je suis un...
So that just gives you an idea what you can do with the system. And so hopefully this helps you out a bit. Like, honestly, I'll even show you here, like the manual. Whoops, that's not the right one. There's the right one. The manual, I just look at the manual, editing points. I look for copy and paste. In point, mark set in. Yeah. Out point, mark set out. 2 point is your current playback position. So yeah, that's all it does, and then it shows you here. This is how it works. Do I have to go up to the top of the page? Basic editing procedures shows you here. Explains it all. Now, yeah, like the one thing I do like about the model 2024, probably the same with the 16 and the 12, is that when you do certain things, you can do a much better job of pinpointing. You got a little bit more leeway. This is good. I like the fact that I have the waveform to look at. Yeah, it's very nice. It works very well. So yes, you can easily do this. It is not hard to do. Now, like I said, they don't really explain to you how. They don't tell you, well, your minimum is this big. I had to figure that out on my own. But it does work, and the copy and paste is beautiful. As you can see, that was just for fun. Now, why would you want to do something like that? For me, I would do something like that if I was going to use it at one point in a song, a special effect where I just wanted that. But then once again, it would probably be easier to simply do a punch in, punch out, and and then do it that way to do the effect, unless the effect trickled on a little bit longer than you needed to do to do this. So yeah, I hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Can I live in a tree? Can I go to sleep right now? Can I get anything for free? Bag of tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me.